Have you ever felt like your past was too messy for God to use you? Like your mistakes disqualified you from ever being part of something good again? Then let me tell you a story, one that might just change your perspective. This is the story of Bathsheba, a woman whose life was marked by sorrow, scandal, and shame, but whose ending was drenched in grace, hope, and divine purpose. Let's walk through her journey, step by step, and see what we can learn about God's mercy, healing, and restoration. It was a quiet evening in Jerusalem. The stars had begun to glow in the sky, and the city had grown still. King David, the mighty warrior, the beloved ruler of Israel, had stayed home during the war season. As his army fought battles far away, David walked the palace rooftop, perhaps restless, perhaps bored, perhaps alone with his thoughts. And that's when he saw her, a woman bathing, beautiful, graceful, innocent in her privacy. Her name was Bathsheba, the wife of Uriah the Hittite, one of David's loyal soldiers. But in that moment, David didn't care about titles or relationships. He wanted her, and being king, he sent for her. Bathsheba came as summoned. What choice did she have? Saying no to the king could cost a life. And in a single night, everything changed. She returned home. Weeks passed. And then, the news. "I am with child," she sent word to David. Panic, shame, secrets. What was done in private now carried a public consequence. David, desperate to cover his mistake, sent for Uriah, trying to get him to go home to his wife so the child might be believed to be his. But Uriah was loyal to the army, to the cause. He slept at the palace gate instead. David's plan failed, so David did something unthinkable. He wrote a letter, a death sentence. He sent it with Uriah himself, sealed, unreadable by the man carrying it. The letter instructed Joab, the army commander, to place Uriah at the front of the battle and then pull the men back, leaving him exposed. And just like that, Uriah died. Bathsheba received the news. Her husband, gone. Her heart, shattered. She mourned. But soon after, David took her into the palace as his wife. The scandal was hidden. To the world, it looked like kindness, but God saw. Enter Nathan, the prophet. One day, he told David a story. A poor man had one little lamb, which he loved like a daughter. A rich man who had many sheep stole the lamb and fed it to a guest. David was furious. "That man deserves to die." Then Nathan said the piercing words, "You are that man." Conviction hit. David fell to his knees. He had sinned against God, against Uriah, against Bathsheba. And though David repented and was forgiven, the child born to Bathsheba grew sick. Despite David's fasting and praying, the baby died. It was a heartbreaking chapter. Bathsheba had lost everything, her dignity, her husband, her child. But God was not done with her story. In time, David comforted Bathsheba, and she gave birth to another son, Solomon. And here's the miracle. God loved Solomon. In fact, God sent word through Nathan to name him Jedediah, which means beloved of the Lord. Out of shame came favor. Out of sorrow came hope. Bathsheba would go on to become Solomon's mother, and her influence was strong. She was not just a quiet figure in the background. She was a voice of wisdom, a woman who had endured, survived, and grown in grace. In the book of Proverbs, there's a beautiful section, Proverbs 31, words spoken by King Lemuel, passed down from his mother. Many Bible scholars believe those words were Bathsheba's wisdom to Solomon. "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves," she said. "Be strong, be noble, find a woman of virtue." Bathsheba's voice echoed not from a throne of perfection, but from a journey of redemption. Later, as David grew old and his other son Adonijah tried to steal the throne, Bathsheba once again stepped forward. She approached David boldly, reminding him of the promise he made that Solomon would be king, and David kept that promise. Because of Bathsheba's courage and wisdom, Solomon was crowned king. The child once born out of scandal had become Israel's ruler, and Bathsheba, once a victim, once grieving, was now the queen mother, standing beside her son. Bathsheba's story is not just about scandal, it's about redemption. She was caught in someone else's sin. She lost so much, but she was never abandoned by God. He restored her. He honored her. He made her the mother of a king. And through Solomon's line came generations later, Jesus Christ the Messiah. Yes, Bathsheba, once a grieving widow, became part of God's great plan to save the world. Her name is listed in Matthew 1, in the very genealogy of Jesus. Bathsheba's life teaches us that God sees beyond our pain, even when others use or betray us, even when life feels unfair, even when we feel forgotten or like our past disqualifies us. God restores. God redeems. God writes new stories. Bathsheba didn't go back to the past. She moved forward, with grace, with wisdom, with courage. So can we. Maybe your story includes pain. Maybe you've made mistakes, or been wronged, or lost something that meant the world to you. Know this: God can still use you. Bathsheba's name could have been erased, but God wrote it into his plan. He chose her to be the mother of Solomon and part of the line of Christ. There is grace for every wound. There is purpose in every scar. Just like Bathsheba, your story is not over. Thank you for watching this retelling of Bathsheba's story. If it touched your heart or helped you see your own story in a new way, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring Bible stories like this. Until next time, remember, your past does not define you. God's grace does. See you in the next video.